All right, Leo, one of my favorites. I love pulling on Leo. It's a challenge, and I love me a challenge. I'll tell you what, and I'll tell you why. If you're new here, you're pretty tied up with your soulmate connection. You know I say it all the time, but I'm just being honest with you. This is a soulmate energies update for the sign of Leo. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, north node, south node, east node, west node. Okay, I made up a couple of those, but any of it. It's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, I promise you you're here for a reason. August 2021, Leo, soulmate energies in my pre-shuffle. Look who came in here, washed up TV star, Sarah Gilbert. Right there. Person who drew that card, really into Roseanne. Right here, Two of Swords. Somebody, I saw this card when I got it in the shuffle, in the pre-shuffle before I hit record. The bird chirped, probably because of the crows. And I said, why is this here? Because it's a card of confusion. It's a card of crossroads. It's someone who's not sure what to do. So I pulled the card underneath it. It's the Page of Cups. It's about communication. Should I or shouldn't I? Somebody, either you or your person, is in a should I or shouldn't I state. The energy that I get, and the cards may or may not back me up, is they should. And they likely will. Let's see what we got here. But I do all my readings neutral. I'm sitting in my resting place. I sit in a field when I do these readings. I'm in a field. I'm not here. That's why I have no control over what I say. The words that come out of my mouth, I talk about tits. I talk about asses and fuck and this and that. Banging on the table with some signs for quickies. I tell you, it's not me. I'm in a field. Alright, shuffling the deck for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. August 2021. If you're new here, welcome. Go check my timeless playlist. And check your monthly signs for previous months, because quite frankly, everything is timeless anyway. There is no time in the energy we're pulling from here. But this is August 2021. These cards really want me to shuffle, so while I'm shuffling, I'll tell you it's July 26th when I'm pulling it. These energies are from right now, right through August, right up through the beginning part of September. I told you before the cut, I've got the Knight of Swords. It's communication. Somebody really wants to talk here. Somebody. And Leo, you are very tied up with your soulmate. It is just after the cut, Five of Swords. Someone talking themselves in and out of it, back and forth. That's the energy I get. In and out. In and out. It's a card of false victory, Five of Swords. Give the deck a final shuffle. Let's get our overall energy and let's pull a reading here. So for Leo readings, I use the word somebody. Okay, you know if it's you, Leo, and if it's your person, you know that too. That's it. My Leo readings are consistently my highest percentage of like versus dislike. They usually run around 99.6 to 99.8%. So I must be right in tune with this Leo energy. Otherwise, more people, hey, I'm probably just encouraging a few trolls to do it now just to piss me off, but that's all right. I love trolls. I know a few. All right. Overall energy for our reading is the Hermit. The Hermit. Closest thing in the Light Seer deck to a lighthouse. Somebody is somebody's beacon in the storm. Somebody is not having a good time in their home life right now. I haven't looked at the card underneath this yet. I don't know. I haven't. I shuffled and I showed you the bottom card. But I can tell you, this is the overall energy. Our whole reading is going to clarify this card right here, this Hermit. Somebody's pretending that they're walking away. And I say pretending, in their mind they think, I'm walking away. But they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. The Magician is the next card underneath. The Magician is a major arcana card. The Hermit is a major arcana card. The Magician is a card of karma. It's a card of timing. When you two, this soulmate connection, anybody here, it don't matter. I'll just say when you two first crossed paths, it was bad timing. The timing, according to the universe, is spot on right now. Somebody needs to wake the hell up, because underneath that Magician is the sun. That's your energy, Leo. I think about 60% of you, I'm reading for you. I think about 40% of you, I'm reading, this reading is your person, will represent your person. That's what I'm going to say. And I'm being generous. I actually think it's probably 80-20. Being the energy reader that I am. Let's see what we got here. Let's pull a reading. Whole reading clarifying this hermit. Somebody hiding in a cave thinking they're walking away. That's my laugh to whoever that is. Right here, the energy around the connection. Right here's how your person or somebody, it's a Leo reading, how somebody feels. Right here's how somebody feels about somebody. Right here's the hidden energies, and right here's the final outcome. I'm going to clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and I can almost bet your sweet asses, those sweet Leo asses, hey, I'm married to a Leo, I can say that, it is a sweet ass. Those sweet Leo asses, that there's going to be a link for an extended in the description. Because this is very, very powerful. Very powerful. Overall energy of the connection, around the energy around the connection right now. It's the King of Pentacles. Somebody focusing on practical things. When this card falls here, this is the overall energy of the connection. The card has to be read a certain way as such, based on position. Somebody's focusing on practical things. I want to look over here. I do not want to look at love. Nobody looking at cups. I'm not looking at cups. I don't want to look at love. What I tell you, it's exactly what I told you about this hermit. And what's really funny about this is they know it. Whoever this is knows it. Knows what they're doing. It's intentional. It's the hermit. We put ourselves in the hermit. We walk in that cave. It's not like, it is a dark night of the soul, but it's not like the hanged man. The hanged man, the universe, God, source, whatever the hell you want to call it, puts us there. Nope. They know exactly what they're doing, whoever it is, focusing on practical concerns. I have to focus on this. I have this to do. Okay. How's someone feeling in their emotions? And again, Leo, you know if I'm talking about you or if I'm talking about your person. You're not stupid. It'll be very clear as we progress the reading who's who here. Okay? And I'll make sure I point that out. Right here, how do they feel how does somebody feel in their emotions? Victorious. Now remember, we had that 5 of Swords underneath after the cut. I showed it to you. It was the person with their head in their hands. It's a false victory. Somebody in there feels victorious. Somebody feels, yes, I'm free. Yes. Woohoo! I'm free. I'm focusing on practical shit. Yeah. I have a feeling whoever this is, throughout the course of this reading here, because I read energy, not cards, and I already know where this reading's going. I don't need these. I have a feeling, Mr. or Mrs., my skirt is too short. I shouldn't put my arms in the air like that. My ass cheeks are going to come out the bottom. Mr. or Mrs., woohoo, I'm free. The only thing free is their ass cheeks. They're not going anywhere. They're not free of anything. This is a very powerful connection. How does somebody feel about somebody? Not what they show, not what they tell, not what they say. How do they really feel? They really want to come in with a big offer. They know this is the shit. And I mean that in a good way. The shit. As I said for another sign this month, that's my street name. The shit. People all over Los Angeles asking, have you seen the shit today? Nope, I have not. That's right, because the shit is here pulling these August readings. Nobody seen me today. I've been in here, this little room I get jammed in here at home to pull these readings. I was trapped in here with a parrot who laughs at me. And he's laughing at this energy. I'll tell you what. What they really want to do is bring a big offer in. This is a love reading. This is the energy around the connection. I read the card accordingly. I read the card accordingly here. This is in a love reading, the Ace of Pentacles. This is how someone feels about you, or how you feel about someone, how someone feels about someone. That's what they really want. This victory is false. It's fake. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. There's no pentacle victory here. Hidden energy, what you don't know, what the universe wants you to know. Red with this energy here, red with this King of Pentacles. Exactly what I just got done fucking telling you. The Eight of Swords. It's bullshit. Bullshit. Woohoo, I'm free. You're not, I'm focused on practical things. Yeah. Nope. Really want to bring a big offer. And it's driving somebody batshit crazy. Somebody's fooling themselves. Somebody's fooling themselves. Right here, the final outcome. Red with, woohoo, I'm free. Is the Three of Swords. It's bullshit. Kurt Cobain in pain. Two slices in this heart. Both sides get hurt here. This is lose-lose. Nobody wins. There is no winner here. There is no victory. I told you long before I pulled these cards that this was bullshit. I told you it was a false victory. I don't know what fucking cards are coming out. I read the energy first. I've already read this reading. I haven't read the clarifiers, but this I got. Final outcome is somebody gets hurt. Now I suspect, we'll see in the clarifying cards, that this is going to lead to some form of communication. I suspect. Or forward movement in some way. We'll see. I could be wrong. I've been wrong on video many times. I'll let you see it. I want nobody putting me on a pedestal. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I've been given some gifts, but I don't mean I don't make mistakes. Even your favorite superheroes in the comic books make mistakes from time to time. Spider-Man fucks up all the time. He always got some sarcastic line, whoops, probably shouldn't have done that. That kind of thing. Why is this King of Pentacles here? Let's go a layer deeper in the energy. Let's clarify. Why is this King of Pentacles here? Whoa, flying out of the deck. Okay. It flew out reversed, and it is reversed energy. It's death, rebirth, reversed. Somebody... This is bullshit. It's bullshit. Leo, whoever it is. Death reversed is death. There is no rebirth here. This behavior is preventing two soulmates from coming together. And it's a lie. It's bullshit. It's a lie. And it's leaving the next card out. Why is the death reversed here? Five of Pentacles. It's leaving somebody out in the cold. I think somebody's leaving themselves out in the cold, because that's what always happens with the Five of Pentacles. Why? Why does everybody say that always about this card? Because look, there's a key right there. This girl on this card, whether your person's male or female, don't matter. It's a girl on the card. This girl could just walk over here, grab the key, and put it in the hole. Every one of us out here knows how to put something in a hole, don't we? We all know how to do that. Well, nothing's going in your hole or anybody else's hole while this fool is sitting outside, leaving themselves in the cold, focusing on the practical, claiming that that's a big, woohoo, I'm free. Death reverse tells us that. It's like a stalled car. It's like getting in a car that isn't running and you don't have the keys and saying, woohoo, I'm free. No. No, you're not. You're sitting in 4,000 pounds of metal that ain't going anywhere. Six of Wands. What's this bullshit? I'll tell you what. This is unreal. I told you this shit was powerful. I told you. Six of Wands. Why is it here? I'm giving you the truth here. I know I get a lot of click-offs. I see the stats. They're usually new people who just find me and I'm not for them. I get it. You want to go get coddled. You want to have you want to have your title say, they're coming in, they're turning around, and they're coming in. Well, they want to. Whoever, somebody wants to. They're just busy lying to themselves, jamming up the works. Why is the Six of Wands here? Yeah, look at this. Page of Cups. They want to communicate. They actually do see this whole connection as victory here. It's communication, but there's a flying pig here. And sometimes I say with the flying pig, the energy of this card is you never saw this coming. They're coming in when pigs fly. No, this is when pigs fly. With this kind of attitude, I have to look at the cards around it. The energy is ripe for this connection to come together now. The timing is right. Why is this Page of Cups here? Exactly what I just told you. For those of you who thought, oh, he read that wrong. No, he's anti-sugarcoating. No, fuck you. It's the Two of Swords. It's Sarah Gilbert again. Washed up TV celebrity. Sitcom star. Drawn on a card. Jamming up this connection and Cancer's connection and Pisces connection for months now. Sarah Gilbert. It is. My assessment of this card is correct because I have to look at the cards around it. When pigs fly, this is going to happen as long as this shit's going on. This is going to happen when pigs fly. Because right here, this person thinks victory is the wrong thing. They think this is victory. Yay, I'm out in the cold. Woohoo! That's the energy. I don't think it's going to end this way. But I'm saying in case, because I know I'm talking to a lot of Leos here. I know my Leos. I married one. My mother's a Leo too. Stubborn as stubborn gets, a lot of you. Although most people don't read you that way. It's funny. Leos real good at, Leos are the actors of the zodiac. Leos are masters at pretense. Masters. If I didn't read energy, I'd think my wife was happy all the time. That woman could be completely sad, miserable, and you'd think she was having the greatest day ever. I would be surprised so many times if I didn't have my ability to read energy. It's hilarious. She still thinks to this day she can hide it from me. It's freaking hilarious. The actor of the zodiac, my ass. I love Leos. I do. I do. And I know I'm reading for a lot of you, but I'm also reading for your person for some of you. So for those of you there, I love doing Leo readings. I'm just being honest with you. You're very tied up with your person. It's just one beam of light. And I know I don't see it as a beam of light. I'd need to go see a doctor if that were the case. Okay? I'm not some kook. I'm just giving it to you that way as a visual for yourself. It's like a beam of white light. Normally when I see a connection, when I pull a reading for somebody else, almost any other sign, I see two separate energies. I feel two separate energies. There would be two separate beams of light. But with Leo, it's just one white light. And without a prism to separate the colors, it's just a poof, just a light. That's it. So I say somebody. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? I know why it's here, because somebody wants to bring somebody this big offer, but somebody's too busy being a washed-up TV star, jamming things up, and thinking they're victorious sitting in a car with no keys in it, that they're free, woohoo, focused on practical shit, which is jamming up this connection and leaving somebody, actually both somebodies, out in the cold. Stop it. Open up your feelings. Feel something. Stop letting those past hurts. There's a past hurt here somewhere. Somebody was hurt bad, cut deep in the past. I know that from Kurt Cobain and Pain. This card is always about the past. A lot of times this is a heartache that's already happened. It's not real time. And there's two slices here. Now those could indicate the two people in this connection getting hurt, but it could also indicate a past hurt hurting this connection. It cuts both ways, no pun intended. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Eight of Cups. Walking away. Somebody's walking away instead of bringing this. For some reason, I get the message here, they think too much time has passed. Well, yeah, because grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour here, the Ace of Pentacles is the slowest energy in the tarot. And it, a lot of time's been wasted. Somebody's inclination is to walk away. Inclination. What they really want to do is bring a big offer. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Again, I'm validated by the universe. Eight of Wands. Communication. All somebody wants to do is bring a big offer here. How somebody feels about somebody. If this were a regular reading, I'd say how your person feels about you is they want to bring a big offer. Their inclination is to walk away and communicate. I got walking away and communicating. And I have to I can't read this card as this person walking away toward the sun here, toward their happiness. I can't read it that way because of the cards around it. Mostly because of Sarah Gilbert here. Now it is possible that someone is in a third party. We've read that before for you. And they're walking away toward their happiness. But that's not what this reading is saying in the energy. It's somebody who's really jammed up here. Really jammed up. Both ways. If you look at this, look, I've got communication and block. I've got block and communication. It's this weird, and over here in the overall energy of the connection, this is your connection. It's got nothing to do with a third party. This is the overall energy of the connection. Somebody's focused on the practical side of things, which is causing this thing to be dead. They're causing the death of this connection, and everybody's out in the cold. Yet somebody has the key right there to go in the door. This is all about want. Their inclination is to walk away. It's too much of a hassle. It's been a long time. I know I want to bring the Ace of Pentacles, but they also want to communicate at the same time. And that leads us to the next card out, which is why we have the Eight of Swords. This is why not just anybody can be a tarot reader. It takes a lot of intelligence to read tarot. Not some fucking idiot. You can tell from people in their titles if they get the word there and there wrong. T-H-E-R-E and T-H-E-I-R. That kind of thing. Get it mixed up. If they do it every time, it's not a typo. They're just a fucking idiot. But bottom line right here, this reading makes sense. This is the energy I'm reading, and the cards are backing it up. But what's interesting is the story the cards are telling. Somebody is really messed up in their head here. They're pacing around. This is constantly on their mind. It's crazy. It's crazy. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Why is this Eight of Swords here? What else does the universe want to tell us? What else does the universe want to tell us? I see so many Leo readings out there where the person is coming and there's a new beginning and it's all wonderful. It's roses and rainbows. I watch the same video and I have a completely different reading that I write down. That's the fucking scary part. That's what pisses me off. And it does piss me off. Because that's not what the fucking reading said. Because, it's like, what the fuck? No, this is what's going on with somebody. Alright? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Somebody all up in their head. Batshit crazy about this. What they really want to do is reach out. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a card of someone who's breadcrumbing. It's someone who's not... This connection is out of balance. When this comes out in the universe section of my reading, this is the universe, source, God, whatever you want to say, talking to you. This is out of balance. It's out of balance. And because it's out of balance, look at what's happening. This card is out of balance. This girl is tied and chained and blindfolded. This girl isn't. On the one side, they want to reach out and come toward their happiness. But when they focus on all this shit, but this card's upright. So we're focused on this girl here. If it was reversed, it'd be different. Eight of Swords reversed is they're coming in, they're done thinking about it, they're happy as a clam, and they're ready to come in and get their happiness. They're ready to turn brown. But this card's upright. It's a white girl, and she's chained, and she's got a blindfold on. Why? Because they're fooling themselves that focusing on the practical and leaving themselves out in the cold is some sort of fucking victory. It isn't. Why is this Six of Pentacles here? It's out of balance. And it's a burden. The Ten of Wands. It's a burden. which leads to this person, whoever it is, you or your person's inclination to want to walk away. Just like what this girl's doing on the card. Walking away. It's out of balance. It's fucked up. Somebody needs to smarten up. And I'm going to be the reader who says it. Alright? Believe me, Leo, from what I've seen so far, cruising YouTube, you're going to get your ass sugar-coated. Your sweet Leo asses are going to get waxed and sugar-coated and hell licked clean. It's going to be amazing. So I've seen some amazing readings for you. They're terrific. And they're fucking wrong. Three of Swords. Jesus Christ. Three of Swords. Watching a tarot reading with me. Sometime we ought to do that live. I'll watch a tarot reading from some unsuspecting tarot reader. And we'll all watch it together. And it'll be like my father watching a baseball game. I'll be chucking stuff at the screen. It'll be fucking hilarious. Right here. Three of Swords. This all ends in pain. This false victory leaves Kurt Cobain in pain. It causes pain on both sides. There's some sort of past pain that somebody's dealing with here that I think they've looked at, but it was a really half-assed spiritual journey. Why is the Three of Swords here? These last two cards are going to be important. I think we're going to see some movement. I think we got the usual message here for August, which has been they just can't take it anymore. Because I got the Ten of Wands leading into this. It's a 10. It's the end of a cycle. So somebody's doing something here. This Ten of Wands tells me that something's about to happen here. We're not just going to sit in Kurt Cobain pain. And yet, for those of you that are new, that's Kurt Cobain on that card. And if you don't know who Kurt Cobain is, get the fuck off my channel. Alright, right here. Three of Swords. I'll say it. You damn well I'll say it. This reading pisses me off. I'm pissed. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off at whoever this is. It's disappointing. Because whoever this is has been focusing away from this connection on practical for a long time, and that's what gets them in this mess. That's why you're in this mess in the first place. Wow, it really wants me to shuffle for Kurt here. Alright. So, let's see. Pooping girl. Out in the yard, Four of Cups, taking a shit. Out in the yard. I don't know. Well, here, I'll do the cartoon voice for it. I'll go ahead, rather than tell you why the card is here on top of Kurt Cobain, I'll say, oh, I don't know. There is a lot of love over there. Oh, gosh, I wish this turd had come out. Oh, that's what that card says. King of Swords. There's your forward movement. The end of the burdens is pooping girl finally taking a poop. And the King of Swords right here. The King of Swords we can look at. We got Two of Swords, Sarah Gilbert. We got the King of Swords. These two are read together. So it's about, so here, I'll give it to you this way. These two are read together. Okay? So this is about communication. When pigs fly, right? When pigs fly. And the person's reaction to the potential communication, which we see over here, where their reaction is, maybe I'll walk away. Their reaction here is the same thing. Maybe I'll go out in the yard and take a shit. I don't know if I should reach out or not. I don't know how they're going to react. That's just what I get off of that. That's that girl's voice. I just did it perfectly. That's her. No wonder she constipated all the time. God damn. Now, we got the King of Swords, though, as the final outcome. And I felt it all along. I felt movement. King of Swords is read with Sarah Gilbert. Up here, we got this person claiming this false victory, but they're not so sure. I don't know what to do. What should I do? This is Sarah Gilbert's dad, right here. The King of Swords. This is her dad. And right here, this is someone who makes a plan and takes action. I can't say it's gonna be a quick plan, but I am going to pull a crossing card here. King of Swords and why are they here? Why are they here? Why are they here? This reading is upsetting. It is. The energy is upsetting because I feel the energy here. It's just both of you. I feel the upsetness of the people probably watching it, and I feel the upsetness of this person who is fooling themselves. They are literally lying to themselves that they're walking away from this and they're not interested in whatever. It's a lie. It is bullshit. Why is the King of Swords and Four of Cups here? Give me a crossing card. Three of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. Now the Hanged Man, this is a little bit of a slow movement. This is a slow energy. But it is sort of someone getting a new perspective on things. And that perspective on things is Three of Pentacles. A rather immature Three of Pentacles with these children and this questionable man on it. But the King of Swords plan is, this is worth building some trust and some foundation. It's kind of, when I put these four cards together, it kind of has a message in the energy of, well, I guess I can see what happens. I guess I can reach out and see what happens. I mean, I don't know. That's what these four cards together say. I guess I can reach out and see what happens. I don't know. There it is. Right there. And that's why we're doing an extended reading. And if I'm the only one there, that's fine. You want to go get sugar-coated, knock yourself out. There's plenty of people out there right now. I've been watching readings last night just to see what everyone was sort of picking up on for August. I've been picking up on the opposite shit. I don't know. I got the same reading I got when I looked at their readings. So I don't know. Let's see here. And I'm still sitting in my happy field. But I'll tell you what. It's tough to stay there. Was it anything else the universe wants to say to Leo here? Let's see. Somebody a little full of themselves. King of Wands, somebody full of ego. Somebody full of some ego here. Some ego. The Hierophant is underneath that. And the High Priestess is underneath that. And underneath that is the Magician. Again. There's a lot of karma here. Nobody going anywhere. This connection has a magnetic pull to it. Absolutely magnetic. Nobody's going anywhere. Somebody needs to use their intuition. Somebody learned a lot of spiritual lessons from this connection and should have made some changes, but they still got a little bit of themself in there, which is a little bit of narcissism, a little pinch of almost the Burger King. Got to have it their way, even wearing the same shirt as the Burger King. The King of Wands is arrogant. The King of Wands is self-focused, borderline narcissist. A little bit. A little self-focused. I'll just say self-focused, and we'll leave it at that. And that we see that here in the energy around the connection. It's self-focused. It's working on career, working on practical concerns, going to deal with stuff at home, going to do this, leaving themselves out in the cold, all the while causing this. It's bullshit. It's an absolute lie. It is not true. It is not true. I do see the King of Swords making a plan and taking action, but again, it's exactly how I played it out for you. I guess I can see what happens. You know, I mean, whatever. Yeah. It's that kind of action. It's not Knight of Cups trotting in. It's not. There's nothing gallant about it. You know, it's a spiritual connection. We should not be getting the King of Wands. These three cards are red, center, left, right. This is the anchor card. This tells me, the Hierophant tells me it's a spiritual connection. And there have been some spiritual lessons learned on both sides here. But the King of Wands should not be the next card out. The King of Wands is still that propensity for this person, for someone, whoever it is, to do this. And that's why this is the energy around the connection. And that's why we're going to pull on all this shit in the extended reading and find out what the hell is really going on here and what actions specifically this person is going to take toward someone. And that's about that. I'll tell you what, it is what it is. There is hope for communication here. There is a strong desire in how someone feels about someone to reach out and talk. There is some fear here about it. There's some fear in the energy about it. There's fear around the Two of Swords. Sarah's afraid of these crows. She's swatting at them. There's some fear here. But it doesn't. It looks like the burdens are stronger than the fear, and the universe is saying the connection's out of balance, which is a problem because energy likes to balance itself. That's what energy does. It balances itself. But energy also likes to find the path of least resistance, and that's the problem here. It's going to take some guts for this person to come in. Fortunately, the King of Swords has endless guts. This is a very brave king, male or female. So it in fact is one of the best cards I could have seen land here in the final outcome. And it is the energy I was picking up on. I do see some forward movement in spite of Kurt Cobain and pain being the final outcome. I think what this tells me with the Ten of Wands here is the pain's going to be too much. It's too much burden. So the King of Swords is taken over from young Sarah Gilbert here. Two of Swords. So we'll see. We'll find out because we're going to pull on what the fuck this is about. We're going to pull on what the fuck this false victory is about. Why is this a victory being out in the cold? Why is this a victory to this person? And we're going to pull on what actions they're going to take towards you. And anything else I think may come up. I'll pull some side readings if I have to. And I'll get you some advice as well as to how to deal with this, whichever side you are. So that's your reading, Leo. It is what it is. It is. You can take it or leave it, but what you got right here on the table is the energy as truthfully as I could read it, and the cards backed it up all the way. So if you like, now I will sugarcoat it for you, just for fun. Just for fun, let's sugarcoat this reading, because I know you're going to watch other readings. So I'm going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to run through the whole reading right now, sugarcoat it. Just because I feel in the energy there's a couple of Leos out there upset with me for this reading, because they like the reading they got from somebody else. Okay, here you go. The Hermit. This person's realized that you're spectacular. They have realized your value. They see you as the one. You're it. Can't find this on Tinder. Death reversed. They're putting an end to being out in the cold. They see victory in communicating with you, but they're not sure how to do it. They're going to bring you a big offer. They're walking away from something on their side if they're in a third party. You can expect to hear from them. This person is coming in, the Eight of Wands. And the hidden energies from the universe, they're just trying to figure out how to do this. You're in their thoughts a lot. And someone who breadcrumbed you in the past is going to bring you a whole loaf of bread. They are. Because it's a real burden on them not to talk to you. They're in a lot of pain, Three of Swords, not talking to you. They're just feel really bad about rejecting you in the past, and they're afraid you might, if they reach out, that you might reject them this time. So they're just going to make a plan and come in, and they might be a little bit cold on the outside, but they just want to, it's sort of a test message to test the waters and see how things are. But they are coming with a big offer. There you go. I just sugarcoated it. And that's why you want to get your tarot readings from energy readers and not card readers. Because card readers, if I was just to read the cards, they could just say that. You can read it any way you want. If you read energy, you can't read it any way you want. You have to read the energy. And if you're given that gift and you don't read the energy honestly, you suffer karma back on you, on your side. Bad things start happening. Bad shit don't happen to me because I'm honest and I read things exactly as they are. And the reading I gave you earlier was the reading. That right there, that was the sugarcoat of the same cards on the table. You can take whichever one you want. It's two readings in one. But if I were you, I would ignore the shit out of the sugarcoating I just did because it's complete bullshit. It's total bollocks. It's not what the energy says. That's floating around this table here. So there you go. That's your reading, Leo. I hope it was helpful to you. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to find out what's really going on over here, why all this shit is happening, there's an extended reading. The link will be in the description. I'm going to go do it because I want to know, because I am pissed at somebody here. I don't know who, because you're tied up pretty tight. But somebody I'm not a happy camper with right now. This is not cool. This focusing on practical shit is what got everybody into this mess in the first place. Somebody needs to open up. All right, here we go. Good luck, Leo.